President Donald Trump has repeatedly warned Iran's leadership that the country could face severe consequences if authorities resort to killing protesters, as has happened during previous waves of unrest. Anti-government demonstrations have been ongoing across Iran for nearly 2 weeks, drawing growing international attention. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One on Sunday evening while returning from his Mar-a-Lago residence to the White House, Trump said the situation was being closely monitored. He warned that if Iranian authorities begin killing civilians as they have in the past, the United States would respond forcefully. According to Trump, Washington would not ignore such actions and is prepared to act if the regime crosses that line. The U.S. Department of Defense has multiple options for striking Iran, though each comes with significant logistical and strategic challenges. During June's Operation Midnight Hammer, U.S. Air Force B-2 Spirit stealth bombers flew nonstop from Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri to the Middle East and back, remaining airborne for roughly 36 hours. Such long-range operations underscore both the reach of U.S. military power and the complexity involved in executing large-scale strikes. Forbes reported that if Iran's leadership violently suppresses the current protests, U.S. aircraft carriers such as the USS Theodore Roosevelt or the USS Abraham Lincoln could be used to launch major strikes. The publication analyzed scenarios in which the United States might deploy carrier strike groups to the region in response to mass killings or intensified repression. Given the limitations associated with other naval assets, Forbes noted that the most realistic option could involve redirecting the USS Theodore Roosevelt, which was sent to the region in November of last year. The USS Abraham Lincoln was also mentioned as a viable alternative, as both carriers have previously been deployed to the Middle East. According to Forbes, the U.S. Navy has the capability to rapidly position an aircraft carrier in the region should a decision be made to escalate militarily against Iran. Sky News, meanwhile, reported that following the overthrow of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, the United States could be preparing for interventions in other parts of the world, including Iran, Colombia, Mexico, or even Greenland. The outlet said Trump's decisive military action in Venezuela has put the international community on high alert and raised expectations of further assertive moves. In this context, Iran is viewed as particularly vulnerable. Sky News noted that Iran's economy is in a fragile state following a recent 12-day war and is struggling to recover amid mounting international pressure. This weakened position could make Tehran more susceptible to external pressure or military action. The outlet also recalled reports from January 5 indicating that U.S. Special Forces and fighter aircraft were being deployed to Europe as part of preparations for a potential strike on Iran. Additional reporting by The Sun said that several U.S. military aircraft had been relocated to the United Kingdom and Germany in recent days, likely in connection with the situation in Iran. According to the newspaper, C-17 Globemaster transport planes and 2 AC-130 aircraft from the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment landed at RAF Fairford in Britain. The Sun noted that this surge in U.S. Air Force activity mirrors patterns seen prior to earlier strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities during the 12-day conflict. It is widely believed that these deployments are intended to increase pressure on Tehran and could be used to target Iranian leadership if the regime responds to protests with widespread violence.